Well, how you doing? This is Bob from Akana Odyssey, and today we're going to give you a reading for Libra. But before we get started, we want to remind you of a few things, and the people who don't know us, tell you something new. One thing is our shop is in Mount Dora at the Redinger Flea Market, which is on State Road 441, just right past the Popka. We're there every Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 4, and we do make appointments during the week for certain regressions. Now, what do we do? Well, again, I am a Reiki master and teacher. I am certified in crystal Reiki and, of course, regular Reiki. I also do other forms of energy healing with my hands. And I'll tell you, we are tremendously proud of the work we do in healing. We use crystals, a lot of different crystals, and they do a magnificent job. We combine them with energy healing, with healing with the hands, and we combine them with crystal singing bowls, like this one, or even a Tibetan singing bowl, like this one. And we would love to see you. It would be magnificent. And you would be very, very happy if you come and see us. We do have appointments available for during the week, certain days. Contact me, either at 321-274-7442 and leave me a message at that number, and I'll be happy to get back to you. And I'll tell you, if you don't come and see us, you are definitely missing out, because our healings are magnificent. We've been doing this for quite a while, and we have really wonderful techniques that you'd enjoy. I mean, we have lots of customers. No one is disappointed, because when you do spiritual work and you're doing it through the gods, people are not unhappy. I am also an ordained minister, but I am, again, a pagan minister, which I am tremendously proud of being a pagan minister in every way. I perform marriages as well, so if anybody wants to get married, let me know. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. I do see a few things for you, Libra. I see that you need to pick in some ways you need to pick new directions, or at least expand the directions that you're going in. You need to, really look at things deeply and make decisions on the direction that you want to go. And I do see that for some Libras, there's some family issues possibly going on. I also see big change coming your way. It definitely changes coming your way. And I see here for some Libras got some news that weren't as good as they would have liked to be, but that's okay. You must plan things a lot better. I also see something good coming your way, some kind of windfall, possibly something good coming your way very soon. And remember, the gods are working to help you. Even if you don't see it, they are there, and they're working behind the scenes positively. And you have to enjoy yourself. You have to learn to love yourself and learn to have fun. Joy creates miracles. It manifests miracles. So you have to get that joy. You have to have that good time. In other words, even when you feel you're miserable, go out there and find something that's going to make you happy in some way or another. I know that you have a couple paths that you have to take, or you're thinking about taking a path. Again, judgment is critical. In other words, make sure that whatever direction that you want to go in, you're very, very, very focused on and very careful. And you positively have to focus on the solution of what you want. Stop thinking so much about what direction you want to go in and pick a direction. Thinking is wonderful. But if we overthink, it becomes terrible. Because what should I do? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I go the other way? Don't. Pick something. And when you pick that one thing, you can make it. You can go forward and you can put everything into that. Think of that wonderful feeling of happiness you'd have when you eliminate whatever these problems that you might be having. Let me see here. And what you're asking for, what you're thinking about, it's manifesting. It's going to happen for you. It will. We can manifest many things in our life. You'd be surprised. The trick in manifestation is to believe, not to want to believe. if you sit down quietly and try to do some kind of meditation, whether you cannot get into a full meditative state or not, it's okay. It doesn't matter. As long as you get yourself to a certain amount of relaxation, and now close your eyes and picture what you want. Picture it. It will come to you, positively. You have to clean up the clutter in your mind. And what I mean by that is a lot of times we are trying to figure out what we're going to do, and before you know it, different influences are coming our way and pushing us around, and it stops us from actually reaching our goal. We got to stop. We have to stop and think, what is it that I really want? I have customers come into me all the time, and they'll say, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do. Okay. But they want to do something, but they just don't know what. So what you have to do is, we'll say, pick the 2 or maybe 3 things. What are the best things you would like to do? What do you think that'll make you happy? And the reason I give them 3 is because I'm trying to see where they fit into whatever it is they're thinking about. So some will say, well, I want to be a nurse, we'll say. Or I have people that come in all the time say they want to be some kind of therapist, psychiatrist, or something of that sort. And then they'll say, but I'm not sure because I have 100 other things to do, very quickly. No. Pick plan A and plan B. And what I mean by that is that plan A is the top priority of what you want to do. You really want to do that. However, like everything else in life, sometimes it doesn't totally work out. So we have a plan B. So what would you want to do? And what would you want to do second to that? So you say, okay, I want to be a psychiatrist. And you get into school and you feel now, oh, wow, this is a little difficult. I don't know if I can do it. I don't have the intuitive qualities to do it. Who knows? Whatever it might be. Okay, so then we go to plan B. But you can't have plan B, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't have that. Because it stops you. It stops you from moving ahead. It stops you from accomplishing your goals. I do see wonderful things for you. Again, I see abundance coming your way. I see that if you find the time to love yourself and understand and find things that make you happy, stop coming home from work and just going home and that's it. Turn on the TV or whatever it might be and it's all over. Figure something that's going to make you happy. Maybe instead of watching TV, and I like to watch TV too, but pick something else that's going to make you happy and indulge in that. It's the same way when people come to me and say, well, I really want to find a love in my life. I haven't been able to find a love in my life. So the first question, of course, I'd ask is, what do you do? What do you do to find love? What are you doing? Well, really, nothing. What do you do after work? I go home and I stay home. What do you do on the weekend? Well, I don't go out too much on the weekend because either I'm tired or I don't want to go to a club or whatever it might be. And of course, my answer to them is, number one, you could be the most beautiful person in the universe. If you do not come out of your door, the only person that knows you are the most beautiful person in the universe is you in your mirror. That's it. You must put yourself out. Put yourself out there where people can see you, feel your good energy, feel the wonderfulness about you, feel that you are magnificent. And if you are beautiful, see how beautiful you are. Although we're all beautiful in one way or another. But if you stay home and you're wishing for love to come in the window, it just is not going to happen. And it's the same thing in everything in our life. If we want a good job, unless we take the steps to do that, we're not going to have one. We're going to be stuck in the same rut that we were in. You must take initiative to be able to move ahead. And you'd be surprised, you will, because here, like I say, I see here, the things that you want, is coming your way. The trick is this: when that hand reaches out to you, grab it. Grab it, and it will bring you to happiness. If you don't grab that hand, it'll never bring you to happiness. Even though you want it and you're doing everything right, you feel, and you might be doing everything right, but all of a sudden the opportunity comes along. It's like this big hand reaches out to grab you, to pull you to, and you nope, I'm not going to touch that hand. So you're not going to succeed, even though the opportunity is there. And the opportunity for you is there to do many things. Focus on the solution and then act on the solution. And you will be magnificent in every way. Okay, so Libra, that is your reading. Now, of course, this is not for every single Libra, because there are too many of you, but the ones that it is for will resonate. Some of it, part of it will resonate, others the entire thing will resonate. Okay, so namaste and blessed be.